Hi guys, welcome back to Area 6. Bit of a change of plan really. The video I wanted to do is in a big box just down here. So I went through the Narnia cupboard because there was something in there that I really wanted to do a video on. I'm a bit out of breath. I've still got the hay fever. I've not long come off some antibiotics and stuff, and so bit of a change of plan. So the video I was gonna do, I'm now gonna probably do it at the weekend. So this is just going to be a bit of a gap filler now, from now till the weekend, just to stay in touch with you lot really. Yeah, so a couple of comments that I want to address. The, the first one, the video that I did, not the last video I did, the one before about I think I entitled it fake fake SNES games. Yeah, comments. I've ruffled a few feathers, stepped on a few toes. Yeah, one comment said, "You're not helping with the problem of the industry flooding the market with fakes. That's not my problem." Another comment saying, "You need to be careful with these fakes because they can put voltage through your unnecessary voltage through your console." Guys, it's a cartridge. Your console takes what it needs. If I'm not going to go into detail, but that's whatever. The best comment, which I thought was the best, was the guy made a massive essay on my screen. The list was, it must have used about 1,000 words about how corrupt I am, and because I'm selling them on, I'm breaking all these rules and breaches of laws, and I could go to prison, and phone the police. I don't care. Of course I don't. I saw 40 of them. Phone the police, tell them. I really don't give a. I don't care. I'm not bothered. I mean, all right. I'm not here. Basically, I'm not here to piss on anybody's chips. I understand there's serious collectors out there, serious collectors that collect them because of the passion. But these guys that are sending me these comments, I'm thinking these are clearly people that's probably got the fireman on the SNES, and they've got Batman and Robin, and they've got all these £1,000. I mean, would I pay £1,000 for a game? No, never in a million years, mate. I don't give a F what it is. So I'm thinking these guys have got these games, thinking, oh, it's worth £1,000. And then he comes along selling his for 20 quid. I mean, who's the mug? You've got to ask yourself, if you want to play the game, if you're in it to play the game, you're going to pay the £20. You're not going to pay £1,000 to play the same game as he's got for 20 quid because it does the same job. I mean, who's the mug? But like I say, I'm not here to piss on anybody's chips. I understand the passionate collectors. I'm a passionate collector. I collect games, because I love them. I play them. So, but you have got the collectors, and I've said it in some comments where now I got quite a few likes for it, where people have got on my case, and then I've just wrote in, some people collect just for the monetary value. Like I said, are these guys trying to sell their £1,000 fireman game? And I was selling them for 20 quid. Did the same job. It worked. If not better. I mean, it had save option. Anyway, yeah. So that's the first rant. And I've got my beer because I watched OG Duffy's video the other night, which I thought it was quite good. He put a video out that was about an hour long. I enjoyed every minute. It gave me an hour of just lights out, watching TV. He was having his beers. He played an F1 game on the ps2. Yeah, I enjoyed his video. And another video I've enjoyed, shout out to Gentleman of Games. I watched his video earlier because every time I've watched his videos, he's just sat there in like, and for me, it looks like a little space where he's sat in with a little table in front of him. And I sent him a comment saying, I've always thought that I've always had this vision that he's sat in a cupboard somewhere, and yeah, and if you got to watch his video, guys, it gives you a room tour of his attic, his games room is his loft, and I couldn't believe the size of it. I'm thinking, bloody hell, all this time, I'm thinking the man's sat in a little closet doing his CEX sales and free games and whatever. And next thing I'm seeing this massive. I mean, this living room is like 20 foot long. It's about 20 foot long, 15 foot wide. And his attic must be that. It's got to be. Yeah, it was absolutely massive. And I was well, I was impressed. So I sent him a message, and he messaged me back saying, it's understandable that because you only see that little bit. That's why sometimes when I do videos, I like to move around the room, do one in that corner, do one in that corner, do one over here, just to give people the idea that your room, is not just a little corner sort of thing. And you want to show your room off, don't you, really? Because that's the whole idea of having a games room, having a channel. Put your games room out there so people can look at it and go, "Oh, that's a good idea." Because we all get ideas from each other. Anyway, second comment. I had to write them down so I didn't forget. Second comment was over, I'd say, the past few months, I've had people commenting that I collect aliens. I'm combining horror, aliens with the games room, which I am. I don't just want games in. I want other things to look at. So that's all going to be part of the theme as well. And comments saying, have you had any paranormal experience yourself? If you have. A comment I got today from a guy, he actually asked that as a direct question, a comment. He says, if you've had any paranormal experiences yourself, I'd like to hear it. The reason I'm addressing this comment is about a year ago when I first started this channel, I put a video out telling the story of an experience that me and my brother both experienced when we was kids. I would have been 9, 10 years old. He's a year older than me, so he would have been 11, 12. So around about, I'd say I was about 9. So he would have been 10, 9, 10, 10, 11. An experience that we both saw with our own eyes. It was daylight. There was no light trickery. We saw this with our own eyes. Both stood together. I told that story. And bear in mind, it was about a year ago. I think I had about 200 subs, 200 subscribers. Weren't getting a lot of comments. And then all of a sudden, I was getting really horrible, bad, trolly comments. People not directly calling me a liar, but saying, "Oh, you sure you didn't see this? You sure you didn't see that?" I'm like, no. I mean, I get it. if one person sees something and they go and tell everybody, it could be Billy bullshit. But when you've got two people stood next to each other, they both saw the same thing, you can't lie about it, can you? You're telling the truth. And I'm thinking, so I told this story. I got some likes. There was one woman sent me a comment saying I'm into the paranormal, I believe it, it's all true. And I'm thinking, well, I believe it because what I saw is, I see it today, I see it now in my head, I see that image now, I know exactly where it was. And over the years, me and my brother Gary, his name's Gary, me and my brother Gary, we got to the point where we didn't tell anybody. We every now and again we'd say to each other, "Look, remember that time we saw that?" And we'd be like, "Yeah," but you get to a point where you don't tell nobody because nobody believes you, and you just shut up and forget about it anyway. So yeah, so and the guy that left the comment, I wrote back saying what I've just explained, about this video, and I ended up deleting that video because the bad outweighed the good. I weren't getting a lot of good comments. In fact, most of the comments I got was crap. Some good comments, but the bad outweighed the good. I was getting 10 times more bad comments than I got good comments. So I deleted it. So yeah, and I said that to the guy who left the comment. I said, so I deleted it. But that was, like I said, that was like a year ago when I only had like 200 subscribers. I'm on nearly 12,000 now, thanks to you guys. 12,000 subscribers, guys, nearly. So I'm thinking now, if I told the same story, there'd be a different outcome to comments, because I read every comment. Maybe I shouldn't, I don't know, but I can't help it. Every day I get up and I look forward to it, guys. I'm thinking, what's been said today? Even the trolls. I mean, one troll said to me, "Are you homeless?" Can't remember what video it was. All it said was, "Are you homeless?" And I'm thinking, so I just wrote back saying, "Are you devoid of all brain cells you was born with?" And they never replied. Anyway, it's not about troll. So yeah, if anybody wants to hear that story again, guys, I kid you not, it's a true story. It happened in 1977. I was about 10 years old, 11. It was around 1976, 77 time. Anyway, we was kids. And I remember every detail of quite a few years surrounding what this thing that I'm not going to say what it is because it will just spoil. So if you want this story, guys, if you want me to tell this story, leave a comment, and the more comments that say yes, we want to hear it, I will tell it. I'll dim the lights and I'll set the mood, and I'll tell you exactly what happened. And like I said, even to this day, I will never forget what I saw. And my brother was stood right next to me. We both saw the same thing. And when we realised that this was unbelievable, we both just looked at each other. And I remember walking away thinking, in fact, I remember saying to my brother Gary, and he said the same, did we see it? Did we see? Yeah, we did. We've seen it. We even spoke. We even went to approach it, and mate. Anyway, I'm not going to go into detail. So if you want it, I did delete it about a year ago because I was getting notebook crap, and I thought it's not worth it. Get rid of it. It was the early stages of my channel, but like I said, now I've got nearly 12,000 subscribers thanks to you guys, and I think the outcome would be different now if I told that story. So if you want to hear it, leave a comment. I read every comment. If I get more than, say, 30 or 40 comments saying, yeah, we want to hear it, I'll do a video. I'll tell the story. It'll probably take about 20 minutes to half an hour to tell, because there's a lot of backstory that needs to be said to build it up. Otherwise, you won't get the gist. Trust me, guys. It is. Do I believe in the paranormal? Absolutely. Yes. If me and my brother didn't see what we saw that day, daylight, don't forget, guys, this weren't at night, this weren't like 3 o'clock in the morning. This weren't when all the spooks come out. This was in the afternoon. It was summertime, and it was the afternoon. And in the summer, it don't get dark till about 10. This was, I'd say, around about 5 in the afternoon. So summer, it was hot. And we saw it. And we never forget it. Well, never forgot it. Never forgot it. We spoke, like I said, we spoke about it over the years. But yeah, so like I say, guys, if you want to hear that story, I thought I'd mention it because I've had, like I say, I read every comment, and every now and again I'll read a comment saying, do you believe in paranormal or ghosts and stuff like this, because you collect aliens and you collect monsters, and yeah, and every time that gets mentioned, it triggers that mind thought of, I remember when I was like 9, 10 years old and I saw what I saw. So yeah. And I remember every detail, right down, even now, I'm nearly 60 years old, guys, so we're going back like 50 years. I remember every single detail. I remember every name. So I'm going to mention names. I'm not going to change names. Though. I'm going to, yeah, so there were no changes. I'm just going to say what happened, where it was, how it happened. So yeah, anyway, moving on. I've got 17. No, I'm not worried about time anymore. I get them comments as well. People saying, "Don't worry about time. Just do your thing. Time don't matter," and it's true. It don't matter. Anyway, guys, I've got 10 PlayStation 2 games here. PlayStation 2 fighting games. As I go through, they get rarer and rarer and rarer until I get to the last one, which if you can find it, or if you've got it, you're damn lucky. There's none on eBay. The last one I'm going to show you, that is. Most of what I'm going to show you are on eBay, but like I said, as you go through, they get more expensive. So I'm going to start off with the cheapest through to expensive. So we've got Fighting Jam. Fighting Jam for the PS2. These are all PAL as well, by the way, guys. They're not, because I've got a lot of American subscribers that are NTSC, but these are all PAL. The thing I like about this one is this combines, you've got all your Street Fighter characters, but this also combines Darkstalkers. You know, like I've got on the PlayStation 1. I've got Darkstalkers 1 and 3. There's characters from Darkstalkers that you can choose in this game. I'd say that you pick this up for about 10-15 quid, complete with manual. 10-15 quid on eBay. I made a paper list because I didn't know I was going to do this video. Obviously, I thought I was going to be doing the big box I dug out of the Narnia cupboard, but I ain't got the energy for that because it's a big box, guys, and there's a reason for that. But I'll do that at the weekend. Anyway, that's that one. Fighting Jam, Capcom. Yeah, Capcom Fighting Jam. Second one is, this is one of my favorites actually. Street Fighter. This is Street Fighter Alpha Trilogy. Anthology. Street Fighter Alpha Anthology. The reason I like this one is because if you look there, look, that's all the different games that are on it. And that last one, I can't read it. I ain't got my magnifying glass, but I'm sure you guys will be able to. yeah, yeah. That last one is my favourite on here. And again, it's still a cheap game at the moment. Complete manual, but brilliant. And the reason I've mentioned this is because, same as the first one, over the years, the price has been going steadily up. These prices have never come down. This is roughly about same as that one, 15, about 15. Depending on condition, you can pay up to £20. So yeah. Next one is we've got Rumble Roses for the ps2, made by Konami. I have had videos where Bones has been playing this in the background. This it's a £20, £20-ish game. Some copies. The last when I looked on eBay, there was I don't like using the term mint, but people mint condition was asking £30. Sold listings averaging 20 to 30. So there you go. Same with this one. Beat Down Fists of Vengeance. Is it Vengeance? Yeah, Beat Down Fists of Vengeance. This is also a £20 to £30 game. This has just been going up over the years as well. This one reminds me a bit like Streetwise. Is it Streetwise? Yeah. There's a game on PS2 and the original Xbox called Streetwise, where you go around fighting. There's a couple of challenges that you have to like. Anyway, yeah, that again. There you go, and that's a Capcom game as well. 20 to £30. This one is Death by Degrees. Now, anybody that knows their Tekken games, this is Nina Williams. So if you know your Tekken games, you're going to go, oh yeah, Nina Williams. And the thing with this, it's complete. It's got a sticker there. I hate them. I'm going to have to get that off at some point. I forgot about that sticker being there. I mean, this is really nice condition. This is, guys. This is one of the best condition PS2 games I've got. But if you look at the back, look, yeah, what they decided to do. This is Namco. Namco have made some good games. What they decided to do was give Nina Williams her own game, and I tell you what, guys. It don't let you down. This game is actually, it can be hard in places, but some of the fighting sequences is amazing. So yeah, that's another £20, £30 on average. So yeah. Then we've got Spectral versus Generation. There you go, Spectral versus Generation. Let's let you have a bit of a read up if you can. I ain't played a lot of this. I've not played a lot of it. I can't really say a lot about it because I haven't played a lot of it. But yeah, check it out, guys. That's another £20 to £30 game if you can find it. A lot of these games, what I'm showing you right now, even the cheaper ones, you don't see them out in the wild. You just don't see them. Car boots, you don't see them. CEX, you try and find some of these in CEX, it's no good. You're not going to get them. This one, we're starting to get a little bit more expensive now. This is Neo Geo Battle Coliseum. Now this game, guys, I've played quite a lot, and this is an absolute amazing fighting game. There's tons of characters. I mean, the things you can do, some of the fighting sequences in this game, and again, this is sprung and sealed. So that, if you can find that, guys, out in the wild, grab it. I mean, this is £30 to £40 on eBay. Yeah, depending on condition, you know. Then we've got, oh, I like this one. This is one of my favourites. Got Art of Fighting Anthology. So again, because it's an anthology, you've got different games all in one, and it is one disc, complete with manual. If you look at that, yeah, these PS2 fighting games. I told you what I would love to do. In fact, I'm thinking about it. These display cabinets I've got here, thinking of buying another one of these, and because I can fit it in here in this room, so I'm thinking of filling it with all of my PS2 fighting games, because I've got, you've seen in my last video, I've got all my fighting PS1, well, not all of them, there's still some on the shelf, I just can't fit them all up there. But I'd love to have a display cabinet like I've got with these, just full of me PS2 fighting games. So anyway, then another anthology, World Heroes Anthology PS2, which is also, if you look down this side, all those different options of fighting games, and this guy's is absolutely a brilliant, yeah, again, complete, yeah. There's not a lot you can say about fighting games because it's a fighting game, so you know, you've got all your side bird kicks and how you can, and you know, so, yeah. But yeah, brilliant. Again, this Art of Fighting anthology, that's 40. That can sell for up to 50 quid. I don't know if I mentioned that on eBay. This can go 40 to 50 quid on eBay easily, depending on condition. And all of these what I've got are absolutely brilliant condition, guys. Right, now we're down to the last one. I can't find any of these on eBay, which suggests in the title of this video where I have put something like rare and must-have fighting games for your PS2 collection. And this one, guys, there's not, like I said, there's none of these on eBay. I think I found one I kept scrolling down. One sold listing was like I think it was £90, and that is Fatal Fury Battle Archives, Volume 1. And apparently, if you look there, look, you've got all of your Fatal Fury games. Fantastic game again. It's complete manual. I've had this for quite a few years, and I remember years ago thinking, I've got Volume 1, so I need Volume 2. And then I realised that Volume 2 was not a PAL release. We didn't get it. It was Japanese. And it was NTSC was American, so we just got Volume 1. So if you get this game, guys, we weren't allowed. Volume 2. We just got Volume 1. Fantastic game. Like I say, there's none right now for sale on eBay. I can't find any for sale. This is the PAL version. So I don't want people in the comments saying, "Oh, I found loads." Yeah, you will, in the Japanese and the American. I get that as well. I get that a lot, where somebody... I did a video saying 10 games. It was titled 10 games you will struggle to find. I mean, one day I got a comment saying, "Found every one, mate," so I don't know what you're talking about. At GameStop. I'm like, GameStop, that's American. So I wrote back saying, "Yeah, I know, I get it. Find the PAL version." That's the problem. You're not going to find the PAL version. Find the American ones all day long. It's list up. I mean, eBay's full of the American ones, but yeah, anyway, I'm not going to rant on about that. But yes, that's the 10, and that is the rarest of my 10. Fatal Fury Battle Archives. So yeah, as I thought, because come weekend I'm going to do the other video, because I'm still a bit bummed up with hay fever. The problem I've got is we're surrounded by farmland. Over there's loads of farmland. Directly over that way there's farmland. Now obviously it's there. Is it called harvest time or something during the summer? Although you wouldn't think it was summer, because we're nearly halfway through June here in the UK, and it's only like 14, 15 degrees. Very freezing. Anyway, guys, that is comments. Like I said, respect to all the serious collectors, the passionate collectors, but when I've got comments saying, "Oh, you know, I don't care, I'm not bothered," you know, if I sell something that's a reproduction, I will say in the listings, "This is a reproduction. You're not buying a genuine original." So I don't care. I'm not bothered. I'm not here to, like I said, not here to piss on anybody's chip. This is about, you know, I get it. Somebody's pissed off. They're trying to sell their £1,000. I mean, is it worth £1,000? That's another question you got to ask. That tells me they're collecting it for monetary value. Oh, it's £1,000 game. It's not called the Fireman no more. It's called a £1,000 game, and that's where the problem is. So yeah, anyway, those are the two little rant comments out of the way. And like I said, because I'm going to end this now, if you want me to tell the story, it's a true story, guys. I kid you not. Me and my brother both saw, we was there at the same time, both saw exactly the same thing during daylight hours. There was traffic up and down the road. There was, yeah, what we saw is absolutely 100 million% genuine, true. I kid you not. Yeah, and like I said, even to this day, so it's one of them. Sometimes you go through days and all of a sudden it jumps in, you think, bloody hell, yeah. I mean, I remember every single detail 50 years ago. 50 years ago, guys. I remember every single detail. I remember monetary value of, you know, remember knocking on the door and asking for, you know, going to the shop. I'll go to the shop for you, you know, and they'd give us like 1020p in 1976, 1977, 1976. Was a lot of money. 20p. And yeah, guys, if you want that story told, leave comments. I read every comment. If I get more than 30, if I get more than 30 or 40 comments saying, "Yes, tell the story, let's hear it," I will. I will do that over the next few days. I'll tell the story. In fact, I'll tell that story in a one-off special video before I do this big box that I was going to do tonight. I just ain't got the energy for that. So that'll have to wait till probably Sunday or Monday. So if you want that story in between now and Sunday and Monday, leave a comment and I will tell that story, guys. I'm not going to delete it, regardless of the trolls, because, like I said, I believe now, because I've got more subscribers, I'm not going to get as many people dissing it, denying it, calling me a liar, saying this is a load of. I don't think that will happen now. And guys, it's a true, 100% true story. In fact, I even think that my sister. I think at one point, I can't remember if I mentioned it. I was the one that tended not to mention it because I always meant, no, people. You said to Gary, people won't believe you, mate. I'm telling you now, they won't believe you. And they would go, yeah, but if I say it in front of you, guys, it don't matter. They're going to walk away thinking, oh, you plotted it. And so I got to the point where I just never mentioned it. But when my video was, my channel first started, I was like, I'll tell the story, and I weren't expecting at that time. In fact, I didn't know what trolls was. I didn't know they existed. I mean, that was like a year ago. That was when my channel first started. Now I'm getting comments after comments of bad, horrible, nasty people. So I thought it's not worth it. Delete the video. So I did. I deleted it. Yeah. My sons, in fact, at the time, my youngest son, Kev, he was staying over here to help me out. I was a bit ill at the time. It weren't long ago. And he reminded me, he goes, oh, that thing that you and, Uncle Gary witnessed when you was kids. He goes, you still got it on your channel? I went, no. And I told him, I said, I deleted it because, he goes, oh, because my daughter, his daughter, Abby, my granddaughter, he says, oh, Abby wanted to watch it because Abby loves her dogs. She's got Poppy. You've seen Poppy. So, yeah. Now, I said to him, I says, I had to delete it because of all the trolls, all the crap. So anyway, guys, that is it. I'm done. I'm going to download this. You lot can watch it. Make your own minds up. Yeah, so them 10 PS2 games, if you collect PS2 and you haven't got them in your collection and you can pick them up cheap, find them, grab them, because them prices never come down. I mean, I've had some of them PS2 games for years, and them prices have never come down. In fact, they've only gone up. Even the cheapest ones, around 15 quid, the first two that I showed you. I probably only paid 3 or 4 quid for them years ago, and now they're what, 15, 20 quid on eBay. So the prices don't never come down. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to get this downloaded, and I shall catch you. Like I say, leave a comment. If you want me to tell that story, I will. And I'm going to say bye for now. See you.